Hi YouTube, this is Latanya coming from Happy Scrapping 45 with a project share. This is my design team for Tsunami Rose for the month of September. The kit that I use, the digital kit that I use is Jane Austen, and you will see that throughout the journal. I also used some Eden Holding paper, Idea magazine papers, papers from my stash. Also, I used a lot of coffee dyeing. You see a lot of stitching, ephemera, laces, trims, all that good stuff that's all inside of a junk journal. So, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share the video. Alrighty? So, I'm about to go inside and share with you. This is a like I said, design team project for Tsunami Rose. It is the Jane Austen digital kit that's in her Etsy store. This is a 9x12 junk journal, soft cover. It has a total of 104 pages of writing surface. There's a lot of coffee dyeing, stitching, ephemera, all that good stuff. Alrighty, starting off with the cover. I decoupage one of the digital sheets from the Jane Austen collection. I have some trim here for my stash. I stitched all the way around it, and then on the spine, I use this roses that not coffee dye. I dyed with my inks from some what's the ink I use? The Heidi Swapp inks, and then I got some pearls sitting in the middle of each of the roses. On the back, same thing. I decoupage and Mod Podge these music sheets on top. These book pages on top of the music sheets, and I stitched all the way around it. I put some trim on the top and also trim at the bottom with the pearl laces trim. It's held together by this black tulle, and then on the side it's a charm with the bird cage and the little bird. So I'm going to sit this pretty thing down. I'm going to call her Miss Jane. All righty. I love when I open them up. So let me untie my tool. Yes. All righty. Here we go. Bam. Okay. This front pocket here, I got this I use no, I'm sorry. This is a pocket here that I got from my stash. And then I got this here. Pull it out. This card that says this book belongs to, you can write your name, whoever buys it. I use my Martha Stewart punch, some black trim, and then I got fancy antsy, and I use my stencils. So I stencil all around this, and this bagged with the cardstock. So that's that one. Then this booklet here, this flip out book was inspired by Kerr here on YouTube. I stitched all around it. This is a paper from my stash. I think I got this from a public domain site. And then this is what she showed a tutorial on. And it's a flip out book. Hold on. Okay. So, wait a minute. I'm going to do it again so you can see the whole effect of it. So, you open up like this. Flip. And then it flips. Yes. So I stitched all around it with some black thread, as you can see. This pocket right here has this smaller tag that you could journal on. And I used a little pointed hand. And then this is an open space here. You can put a picture there, or you could, journal right there. Then you got this large tag here. And this backed with some file folder. I used my stamp here, and I stamped on the back a note, and then the pointed finger on that one. And it tucks back up under there. And then this pocket here is another tag. I used my stencil, a note, then the pointed finger, and it's backed up with file folder, and you could stamp. You could journal on the back of this one. So that's that little neat flip out by Kerr here on YouTube. Oh, wait a minute, I'm doing it wrong. Super duper pretty, and that's the back. So that goes in that pocket. Okay, my first page. This is a one signature 10. It had, junk journal. Like I said, it has 104 pages of writing surface. So on the first page here, I got "And the Story Begins." I used my stamp. I got this trim here on the side. Smile. Climmie's creation. She showed her Jane Austen book where she used some vellum, and she printed one of the images on the vellum, and I just thought that was such a neat idea. And yes, I tried it again. Thanks, Climmie, for the inspiration. So yep, she is such an awesome crafter. Yes, make some pretty journals. Oh my God. So this page here, it's a little flip. And I use my punch here. You got some tags in here. I decoupage this tag right here. This one right here just open up like this. And you can journal each side. I use my stamp. That slides back up in there. Then it's a note on the back. Paper from my paper stash. Jane Austen. And no, look at that pretty image. Isn't that pretty? Yes. And then this right here is from Tsunami Rose also. Her flower digitals. And I just coffee dyed this square doily. Then I stamp my dies, my punch. Jane Austen. I made a pocket out of this one. And this is the large tag that says note. And I decoupage the paper that I use inside this this book. So you will see those throughout the book. That goes back in that large pocket. This is the large pocket here. Use some paper from my paper stash. Sorry about that. And then here it's a large tag. Oh wow, what's going on? Oh wow. What did I do? Something always gets stuck. Oh, I'm not gonna pull it right now because I don't want to mess nothing up. But anyway, this is a tag that's coffee dyed. Backed it on some file folder. This is a tag here. Just use my stamp here and use my punches here, my dies here. That goes back there. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. I used my my die here. This is some black trim. This is a Jane Austen image. Coffee dye. Punch. I use my stamp. Jane Austen. Then I use this pretty trim here on the side. And then it has this ball pen with this key. Super duper cute. Stamp. I use some making a video. Then I got this paper here. I use some washi tape on the side. And then here is Eden holding paper. And since I was working in the month of September, when I first started the journal, I thought this was fitting. Flips out like that. This is a doily, a coffee dye doily. I had this stamp and die set, you guys, in my stash for a long time. I'm going to show it to you. Wait. But somebody else may have it. If I can find it. Oh. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's this one here. I had this in my stash for a long time. It's the stamp, and then it's the die. I got this somewhere. I don't know where I got it from, but I got it somewhere. Okay. And this doily, I just coffee dyed it. This is ephemera from the paper pad I was using. Also, this is the other back of the stamp. I just put the word memories. This is a large pocket. I hope this one ain't like that. Nope, this will come out. Something that was stuck to. Okay, this is a tag. The same tag that's in the other pocket. And I used my stamp. And then this is a coffee dye tag. And I got this, what do you call this? I cannot think of this. And then I use my 2 stamps here on the side. And this is back with some index fold. Yeah, file folders. And then this book, also I was watching Climmie's creation where she's resized one of the images and made a little booklet. And that's what I did here. I thought it was a neat idea and a way to use up some of my scraps. So I stitch here and I just got, and the story begins, and just some papers that you can just take with you to journal. Coffee dye papers right there. So yeah. So I thought that was a neat idea. Thank you. This goes back in here, so let me put that back. Okay. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay, then this page flips over. Paper from my paper stash. Jane Austen. This is a belly band I made. I used some dictionary paper. This is from Tsunami Rose. This is one of her library cards. And all I did was stitch around it. It was just so gorgeous. And then I had this card here where I bagged it with some coffee dyed, a large index card. And I just stamped a note. And then I used stamps all the way around it. Okay. This page here is another one of Tsunami Rose images. Jane Austen, so pretty. And you could journal right here. So yeah, I got coffee dye paper on the back of it. Use my stamp. This is a vintage music sheet. I use my punch on the side, and I use one of Tsunami Rose roses. Back of it, another one of her images, Jane Austen. And then right here, I coffee dyed this paper here. And this is another one of her images. And you could journal right here. And then you got this pretty backing of the dictionary paper. And then this here, this creation, oh my God, this lady right here, you guys got to go check her out. Her name is Elegant Creations here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, she is awesome. I mean, she is awesome. Woo! And I mean, the things that she do with paper, I be like, wow. I mean, she's just awesome, for real. But anyway, this is one of her vintage envelopes that she showed, that she did a tutorial on. And I mean, mine's on nothing like hers. I mean, really. I stitched all around it. I used some trim right here. I got it together, hold it together with some Vercor little circles. And then I just got this coffee dye paper here. I used my Martha Stewart punch. This is one of Tsunami Rose cards with the Jane Austen image here. And I just got a note here, and I got it stamps all around. And you can also journal on the back. Yes, y'all go check her out. Her and Climmie's creation. They are awesome. I be looking at her videos. I be like, go ahead, sister. You doing the thing. She inspired me so much. I'd be like, wow. And like she said, art is fun. And I mean, she makes it look so fun. She be having her little music in the background. And I be up there like, yes. But yeah, her energy is something. Okay, this page here is a paper from my paper stash. And I just put it on the back of this. And then this is with the chandelier and all the stamps. This is from my paper stash here. And then I made a belly band of Tsunami Rose image. And also, y'all, look at me. I used my stencil again. And this is one of her cards, Tsunami Rose. And I just stitched all around it. I got a note. And you can also journal on the back or put a picture on the back. It's up to you. It's your book. Do what you want to do with it. Alrighty. Another journaling space. I use some washi tape here. Washi tape there, a note. And then also here is one of her image, Tsunami Rose, Ethan Holden. Not Ethan Holden. Oh, Jane Austen. Another Jane Austen image. Look at that. You could journal here. So pretty. This is one of these glassine bags that I bought a while back off for Amazon. This is Tsunami Rose Flower. And this is something from my stash. And I just put the word love up there. And inside this glassine bag, I just added some little ephemera pieces that you can use to journal on in your book. Some cards. You can back it and journal on the back. This little ticket, this bingo card, this baggage ticket, and this postcard. Just a little couple of stuff that you can use to journal in your book. Yes, I like to add goodies. Yes, I do. Okay, so that's that. Then this pretty page here. Look at those flowers. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. And then the word love up there. Coffee dye paper. I use my stamp. This page here is from the Ideals magazine. I just bagged it with this paper here. Used my punch. And this was so pretty. Celebration, giggles, fantastic, discovery, snuggles. So I just thought that was just nice. Right here, I use some washi here. This is a ephemera piece from the kit that the paper pad that I was using. And I used my tiny attacher and just attached it right there in the corner. This is one of Tsunami Rose postcards, index cards, and it just got a note, some stamps. Look at that pretty image. And then on this page here, I used washi down in the center. I used some of this trim that I had colored with that Heidi Swap spray. And then I made this little clip here. Nothing fancy, just to hold that page together. And then I used this paper from my paper stash. And I bagged it with some coffee dye index card. And I got a note on the back. It goes right there so I will not lose it. Yeah. Okay, put that back there. That's the back of that page. Another journaling space. Tsunami Rose. Jane Austen image. Then I got this doily. Not the doily. This trim going on the side. Also, this is the middle of the signature. You see how my book is laying flat. And then right here, I got some trim, and this is a flip out. Jane Austen images. And I was going to tie something here, but I didn't want it to be too bulky. So I let whoever buy it, if they want to tie it or cut the strings, make it into a bow, whatever your heart desires. And also here is another Jane Austen image. I used my Tim Holtz stamp. This is a Jane Austen I got off of Pinterest, and it says, I must learn to be content with being happier than I deserve. Jane Austen. Pride and Prejudice. I use some little corner rounders. Some page corners here. Paper from my paper stash. This is some trim here from my stash that I colored, that I dyed. Another image. Oh, not another image. Paper from my paper stash. Oh, I just love this. This is so pretty. And then a note. What's her name? Climmie's Creation had this stamp, a stamp like that. Oh, I would love to know where she bought that stamp from. It was pretty. Okay, then I got a note here. Flips over like that. Also, this paper here from my stash. This is the back of the Ideas magazine. I use my stamp here, coffee dyed paper. This will be a perfect journaling book. A lot of journaling space. This is the back of that Jane Austen paper. The pretty roses that you could just journal in. Back of that glassine bag. Another Jane Austen image. Journal in there. Wait a minute. I don't want to rip nothing. Okay. Then it's another back of a Jane Austen image. I just love the way Tsunami Rose did this. It's like a collage. You see, she got a picture here, a picture there, flowers there, music sheets. Oh wow, this is so nice. I guess it take a lot of time too. Okay, this is washi tape here, a note. And then it's the back of that, another belly band with Jane Austen image with this pretty flower, roses at the bottom. And this card here with the rose in the corner. And then her image of Jane Austen. And right here, you guys, check me out. I did it again. Yes. Woo. Okay, that's the back of that page. And here's the back, another pocket. Inspired from Elegant Creations. Goes out like that. And then a note. I stitched all around it. I used my Martha Stewart punch. And I just coffee dyed and fold the paper up so you can have some journaling spots to journal in. Yes. I thought that'd be cute. Okay. And then I used the trim here, trim there, and some washi tape right there. I'm really using this washi tape. Okay, another Jane Austen image. Look at that pretty flower. Journal space here. Coffee dyed paper. I stamped there. Jane Austen image. You can journal there. This is some vintage music sheet. And I just used one of my doily punches. My Martha Stewart punches here. Use my stamp there. Stamp. Coffee dyed paper. Jane Austen image. 89 cents. Wow. And then you could journal there. Another belly band with a library card of Jane Austen. I backed it with some music sheets that I used a stencil on. I got this pretty blue trim. And this is a card backed on top, back of a coffee dye index card. Look at that. That is pretty too. That goes back in there for you to have some journaling space. Jane Austen image. Look at that. This is so pretty. This is paper from my paper stash. Some trim. Some washi. And this is my favorite page right here. Okay, I said a note. I got this trim going here. This is a card from her, Jane Austen, and it says, "How shall I bear so much happiness?" Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. And this is a tag there. And it goes back under like that. A doily with a vintage typewriter. Coffee dyed doily. Jane Austen image. Another Jane Austen image. I got it attached to an Eden Holding, back of the Eden Holding paper. This is a paper, it's for my stash. I got some washi here. The little hand pointing up. Right there too. Stamp trim. Then I got this ball pen with this shoe. Oh, hold on, let me let you see. With the shoe there. Then another Jane Austen image. Coffee dye. This is another pocket, a note. This is a cutoff, for my cutoff paper. And I just used my punch here and just put a note right there. Oh, and this right. Oh, wow. What? These, I got to see what these stuck to. I don't want to pull it too hard. And then this right here is, I cut this, use my die to cut this out. This is a stamp, coffee dye paper. I use my punch here, coffee dye paper. This is the back of the doily. I just put some washi tape there. This is another one of her image. Look at that. So settled and pretty. Jane Austen, I got a note there. On back of this paper, a note, some washi. And I got this, I used this, what is a dragonfly? And then I just got this little tag here. Coffee dye, I used a little butterfly right there. And then this is the back of the vellum sheet. And that's the back of this journal. That's the back page. There's this other pocket here. And then I also made this little sheet here where you can have some journaling spot. I use my Martha Stewart punch. So that's the back of that. So that's the back of my journal, and that's the back of the book. So if you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up and share my video. I am trying to grow my channel. And I would like to thank Daisy for letting me be a part of her design team for the month of September. And I thank all of my subscribers for stopping by, watching my videos. And if you like the videos, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to be, if you want to know when I upload another video, hit the little bell on the side and you will be notified when I upload another video. All right. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. How much time I got? Okay. One more thing. This right here. Okay, this is my first journal I did, but I always do two. But guys, oh my God, I had to. I've been off for a whole week for fall break. This is all I've been working on, these two journals. But I did this one here. I'm not finished. The only thing that I have in this one is, and I'm not going to list it because I want to finish this one like I did this Jane Austen. I just did the cover, I did the spine, and I got my sheets in here. But I did no decoration whatsoever. So everything is in here. So I just wanted you to know that I will be having two listed. I don't know when I'm going to get back to this one because I want to move on some other projects, my fall and Christmas stuff. So, but yeah. But anywho, this is the one that will be listed inside of my zibbet store. And it's going to say Jane Austen Junk Journal. Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. And you have a nice evening. Bye-bye.